bit clearer now. JP about to give us the jump ball here. Goes back to Noah Robertson. Noah Robertson start working up the court. Oh, picked off by Cowichan. Good transition defense to get the ball back. Noah Robertson slowing it down. Finds Jackson Peters. Jackson Peters back to Noah Robertson. Thrown out of bounds. Looking for Blake Manuel on that pass. Doesn't find him. Blake Manuel hustling back there. Von White's on ball. Jackson Peters is on ball now. Was over. Ball is good on the three-pointer by Cowichan. Full court press. Jackson Peters gets there with a quick move into Von White. Finds Blake Manuel back to Von White. Everly rolls out, doesn't find him. Blake Manuel gets it. Noah Robertson on three-point line, finds Jackson Peters. Tries to get through on the bounce pass, doesn't find him. Cowichan's good defense being played. Blake Manuel picks up number 12 there. That's Von White on ball. Three-pointers up, doesn't go. Travel's called. Wellington's ball. Blake Manuel is going to be inbounding Noah Robertson. Noah Robertson finds Blake Manuel. Finds Jackson Peters on the long pass. Good roll into Everly. Gets it through contact. Everly for two. Von White on ball. Into Noah Robertson's guard. Slips through. Gets to the bucket. Good for two. The other way. Jackson Peters on the roll. Nearly keeps it. Doesn't go. Good on the fast break bucket. Wellington's down 2-7 now. Lost again on the long pass. Someone a little bit more hustle there and they could have gotten the ball. Open for three. Good from three. Timeout called Wellington. Sorry, just get a quick word from the coach there. And Wellington to get ready back. Robinson good with the pass fake into Blake Manuel. Hits Von White. Finds Blake Manuel again. Finds Noah Robertson. Good roll into for Jackson Peters, too, through contact. Jackson Peters not scared to finish through contact. He's averaging nearly 30 so far this school season. Forced the turnover. Robertson sits out of contact. Finds Jackson Peters, finds Von White. Von White off the leg, doesn't go. Von White running the full court press on his own. Over for three. Doesn't go. Rebound equality. No, stolen. Noah Robertson loses it after he falls on the dribble. Ball goes inside. Doesn't go. Rebounded Everly. Oh, it does go. I'm sorry. Jackson Peters outside. Blake Manuel over and back violation. Just can't find a way to keep the ball to themselves right now. Von White on defense. Foul called. Going to be pushing here. Jackson Peters set up low in the paint. Drop finds the three-point line. Blake Manuel closes out. Drives in. Doesn't go. Also blocked by Jackson Peters. Tries to keep it in. Doesn't go. Good rotate by Jackson Peters there to come up with a block. Round three, good closeout defense by Noah Robertson. Goes inside, finds Everly, gets... Would have gotten the block. Foul was called on Jackson Peters there. Travel. First free throw doesn't go. Second one goes. Moving the ball quick. Von White finds Jackson Peters on the roll. Good spin move. Good bucket from Jackson Peters off the spin move. Good post work there. Catches him. Good jump there. Good on the three-pointer. Noah Robertson finds Von White. Finds Noah Robertson. Over to Blake Manuel on three. Closes out back to Noah Robertson. Finds Von White. Everly rolling on his left. Von White picks up the dribble. Over to Blake Manuel. Finds Noah Robertson. For three. Doesn't go. Everly fights for the rebound. Fights through contact for two. Blake Manuel, good closeout there. Everly, good jump. Goes. Wellington. Coach talking to his bench about getting a hand up. Finds Noah Robertson. Drives in. Good. Through. Gets the foul and the... With the and one. Noah Robertson with a chance to make it a three-point play here after the tough move inside. Wellington down 11 right now. Nearly cuts it to 10, doesn't go. Oh, bucket didn't go. He's going to get two. Good there. He's going to get the free throw back after the foul started. Doesn't go. Difficult trip to the line. Doesn't make it. Jackson Peters picks up his second block of the game. Good transition defense by Jackson Peters. A really good roll. Finds on the 3-point line. Blake Manuel set. Into Jackson Peters. Doesn't get it. Good. On the fast break, Blake Manuel drives inside. Hits with the Euro. No, Robertson for 3. No. Jackson Peters for 3. Showing the range. Doesn't go. Quick ball. Good. Doesn't go for Cowichan there. Shoddy defense play. Just unlucky on that one. Tyler Mikowski and Lane Knudsen getting ready to check in here. Everly goes down, diving on the ball. Lane Knudsen subbing in for Everly Knudsen there. And Justin Savage coming in for Blake Manuel. Timeout, Cowichan. Wellington down 11. That's it for the timeout there. Cowichan's timeout. Wellington getting the chance to speak on their defense, closing out and keeping a hand up. This coach's big forces. Big focus there. Fizo Robertson in the corner. Pump fakes. Passes it over to Jackson Peters on the lob. Goes on the putback attempt. Wellington cut the lead down to 9 with that one. Layton fights over the screen. Good switch by Noah Robertson. Justin Savage drives in. Drives against. Sorry. Blake Manuel set up. 10 seconds remain. Jackson Peters on the block. Good. Doesn't go. Blocked. Robertson drives in. Foul. Noah's going to get another 2 at the line here. Noah's done a good job drawing the foul so far already. Oh, doesn't look like it's going to be free throws. Rolling. Jackson Peters doesn't go. Justin Savage fights for the rebound. Von Tyler Mikowski into Noah Robertson. Jackson Peters up. Drives in. Good work. Doesn't go. Again, Justin Savage fights for the rebound. Walks it back out to the 3-point line. Finds Tyler Mikowski. Finds Noah Robertson. Back to Lane Knudsen. Drives inside. Puts it up. Good. Lane Knudsen. Drives inside. Doesn't go. Blocked by Jackson Peters with the rebound as well. That's his 3rd block, and it's only the first quarter. Jackson Peters driving inside. Finds Lane Knudsen on the pass. Good bucket, and the assist by Jackson Peters. Justin Savage closes out, gets a hand. Doesn't go. Rebounded Jackson Peters. Finds Noah Robertson on the fast break. Goes up. Doesn't go. Fights for it on the putback. Doesn't go. And it goes. 3rd attempt by Lane Knudsen there. Noah Robertson running the full court press. Lead's been cut down to 3. Like Manuel tries to lead his man. Good switch by McCaskey. Ball goes up. Doesn't even hit backboard. Straight air ball by Wellington there. No, Robertson finds Lincoln Hudson. Cheston's range. Doesn't go from 3. Wellington hustles back on defense here. Doesn't go. Rebounded. Justin Savage. Sorry, no, Robertson. Finds Justin Savage. Walks it out to 3-point line. Lop passed up to Pete. Doesn't go. Lincoln Hudson fights for the offensive rebound. Moves. Doesn't get it. Jackson Peters gets it. Puts it up. Goes finally. On the 3rd attempt again. Offensive rebounds. Good effort here by Wellington to get the offensive boards. Cowichan. Straight hands on man. That is good. Very obvious foul there. Robertson closes out, drives in. Doesn't go. Rebounded. Justin Savage. Here, Tom McCaskey is going to push the ball up the floor here. Tyler finds Jackson Peters open for 3. Tests the range. Good! Jackson Peters for 3 to take the lead. Drives in. Floats up. Goes for 2 to tie the game. No, Robertson pushing the ball up the floor here. Finds Lincoln Hudson. Finds Jackson Peters. Drives in. Passes out to Tyler McCaskey. Doesn't go from 3-point range. Rebounded Justin Savage. Finds Tyler McCaskey. Finds Noah Robertson. Back to Tyler. Back to Justin. Justin tries it from 3. Doesn't go. Jackson Peters. Good on the shot and the foul for the chance of 3 points at the line. Lincoln Hudson fought for the offensive rebound. Dish it off to Jackson Peters. Picks up the assist. Good bucket fought through contact by Jackson Peters. Goes up with it. Doesn't go. Should have been a hot call lane there. That was very aggressive. But doesn't. 10 seconds remain. Forces the shot. Doesn't go. Lane keeps it. No, Robertson. Good! On the 3. No basket is being called on the half-court heave attempt there by Noah Robertson. Call that's not going to really make sense to the crowd there, but... Oh, fairness. Wellington leads by 2. 20 seconds left. There you go, 2 seconds remain. Gonna drop a quick play here. Good by Lane, good closeout defense. Good first quarter. Wellington leads by 2 at the end after a very difficult start to it. Jackson Peters very excited from the course of the game so far. be heading into the second quarter here. Wellington leads 23 to 21. Look at the crowd out there. Wellington starting on defense here. Good switch there by Tyler McCaskey. Tries to drive in. Doesn't go. Foul called on the shot. With a chance at 2 at the line here. First one doesn't go. Pulling a man here to start on defense. Second one doesn't go. Rebounded Jackson Peters. Noah Robertson for 3. Doesn't go. Rebounded Lane Knudsen. Hits the drop dribble. And good. Lane on the layup. Everly Knudsen getting ready to check in. 3-pointer rush. Doesn't go. Out of bounds. Everly Knudsen coming in for Justin Savage and Noah Sharando coming in for Tyler McCaskey. Ball finds its way to the 3-point line, drives in, pushes it out. Lane Knudsen closes out. Noah Robertson, good hand. Over the hand, shot for goes in the mid-range, goes. Finds Everly on 3-point line. Finds Noah. Goes it over to the half. Finds Lane. Lane to Noah. To Noah Sharando. Shoots it from 3. In and out. Everly fights for it on the rebound and puts it up. It's good. Everly for 2. Good hustle back on defense. Forces the pickup. Noah Sharando picking up ball. Jumps with it. Doesn't go. Everly with the rebound. Gets to Noah Robertson. Noah to Lane. Lane takes the dribble. Picks it up. Finds Noah over Noah Sharando. Ball gets called on the over and back. Drifting in the paint. On 3-point line. Doesn't go. Rebounded. Jackson Peters into Everly Knudsen. Everly pushing it up. Slows the game down. Finds the 3-point line. Finds Noah. Into Jackson Peters. Rolling Everly. Gets it. Good! On the second attempt there. By Everly. Good defense, Everly. Good positioning. Noah Sharando. Lane closes out. Everly! Shooting foul called on Everly Knudsen. Should have been a charge, arguably, but I guess he'll pick up 2 at the line. First one goes for Cowichan. Couch. Second one goes. No Sharendo. With the ball. Finds Noah Robertson. Noah Robertson working on his man. Lane gets the ball. Finds Noah. Open for three. Doesn't go. Ball's kept alive. Lane gets it and picks up the shooting foul. Lane has the opportunity for two at the line. First one's good from Lane Knutson. Second's good from Lane. Going back to Wellington's half. Fades right through. No defense there. Good on the open bucket. Noah Robertson's going to be pushing it up here. Finds Lane Knutson. Finds Jackson Peters. Fights through. Good on the shot. Jackson Peters getting to work in the paint. Covers his man. Goes against Jackson Peters. Good on the lay. Good body control there from layup. Doesn't go. Rebounded. Noah Robertson. Finds Everly. Finds Jackson Peters. Rolls. Good! Jackson Peters. Jumps on the shot. Tries to get it. Doesn't go. Noah Robertson on defense here. Noah Sharendo gets a hand up. Three-pointer's good. Wellington leads 35 to 31. With just over half remaining. Lane from three. Doesn't go. Rebounded. Cowichan. Nico Perez ready to check in there. Three-pointer doesn't go. Rebound, Noah Robertson. Keeps it. Good. Wellington ball. Nico Perez coming in for Lane Knutson. Lane got it done on the offensive glass that quarter. Nico. Fine, Jackson Peters. Good! Jackson Peters. Blake Manuel getting ready to check in. Jackson Peters nearly tips it. Drives in. Good! Way to take the charge there from Noah Sharendo. Called a blocking foul. Noah Robertson coming out and Blake Manuel coming in. Good defense. Tries to roll. Doesn't get it. Good defense. Everly Knutson pushing it up. Loses it. Good effort. Good defense closing out by Wellington there. Jackson Peters. Jackson Peters keeps it. Spin move. Good! On the shot. And the chance to pick up a third point on the foul line here. Jackson Peters, good job to draw contact on the shot. Von White getting ready to check in here. Timeout call. And then the timeout coming out here. Wellington leads 39-31. Different story from the beginning of the first quarter. Jackson Peters going to get a shot at the line here. Hopefully pick up a third point. Free throw's good from Jackson Peters, making it a 3-point play. Blake Manuel matching the man in the paint. Everly falls back to get him. Jackson Peters guarding on the perimeter. Drives in. Foul call. Travel called. Wellington ball. Drives in. Fake. Goes out to Von White. Finds Nico Perez. Finds Blake Manuel. Gets a hand. Doesn't go. Jackson Peters using the glass. Jackson Peters in a hot streak. Everly tries to get a hand on it. Jackson Peters closes out on the defense. Travel. Blake Manuel working against his man in the full court. Finds Von White. Von White over to Nico Perez. Finds Blake Manuel. Blake lobs over to Von White. Von White from the mid-range. Good! Von White on the pull-up J. Off the dribble. Jackson Peters nearly gets a hand on it. For three. Doesn't go. Rebounded Everly. Blake Manuel pushing it up here. Finds Nico Perez. Back to Blake. Blake drives in. Doesn't get the call. Jackson Peters fights for contact. Gets a putback after the whistle. He's going to get two here at the line. First one doesn't go. Ref calling the live ball here. Second's good by Jackson Peters. Pick up one from the line there. Nico Perez fight. Blake Manuel, good job closing out there. Pulls it from deep. Doesn't go. Blake Manuel closes out. Stolen! Blake Manuel pushes it. Transition. Pass off to Von White. Finds Nico Perez. Back to Jackson Peters on three. Rolls in. Good body control from Jackson Peters to pick up the lay. Everly gets a hand on it to knock it out of bounds. Good way to intercept there. Risky pass. A little bit closer, and Everly's walking away with the steal there. Subs checking in. Black 34 coming in for Black 3. Rolls out, tries to go in, pass through, tries to back down, blocked! Shooting foul called. With a chance for 2 at the line here, Wellington leads 47-31 with 2 and 3/4 of a minute remaining. Lincoln Hudson getting ready to check in there. Checking in for Jackson Peters. What a half for Jackson Peters. Good work on the glass and good work on the scoring effort. First one's good for 34. Second goes. Everly quickly inbounds. Finds Blake Manuel. Finds Vaughn White. Vaughn White loses it. Gets it to Blake. Finds Everly on the roll. Everly puts it up. Good, Everly! Good way to close out. Pulls it. Doesn't go. Rebounded by Cowichan. Blocked, Everly. Gets a hand on it. Quick inbound there. Drives in. Loses it. Lane tries to get it back. Doesn't. Doesn't go on the bucket. Not due to the defense at all. Finds Vaughn White on the fast break. Good! Vaughn White on the floater. Nico Perez on the full court press there. Finds 3-point line. Lincoln Hudson loses this man. Nico Perez, good switch. For 3. Goes for 3. Nico Perez is going to be bringing it up here for Wellington. Lane from the mid, doesn't go. Try to get the rebound. Tries to drive in, doesn't get it. Gets a hand up. 3-pointer doesn't go. Rebounded Lane. Slows it down here. Wellington has 20 seconds. Finds Nico Perez. Finds Blake Manuel. Oh, doesn't go for 3. Lane nuts it on the rebound. Fights back, gets the shooting foul, and 1! Lincoln Hudson fights through contact on his second putback attempt to get it. First shot doesn't go. Doesn't go. Lane misses out on 3 points. $30 remain in the quarter. Ball goes out of bounds. Lane tries to tip it. Way outside. Crafty bag work. Vaughn White tries to get a hand on there. Doesn't. 20 seconds remain. Tipped. Good. Wellington gets the ball. All they need to do is keep it. Vaughn White finds Everly. Everly tries it for 3. Oh, putback doesn't go. Good half by Wellington, 53-36 after a difficult start to the first quarter. Wellington finds their footing. We're going to go for a minute here for halftime. Wellington leads 53 to 36. We'll be back in 10 minutes. see.
Good game, guys. Good hustle. And we're back.
Minute left.
For halftime, Wellington's going into the third quarter, leading 53 to 36.
There's the Wellington huddle over there. This is a tournament game, so this does actually count for Wellington's record. It's getting hyped out there. I'm getting hyped. I'm ready. Ready for some good Wellington basketball.
Thank you.
Wellington's going to be taking the other side.
I don't believe they're starting with the ball, though.
Yeah, they are. No, they're not. They won the jump ball. Good to remember. Like Manuel picking up the ball here. Open in the corner. Doesn't go. To the top of the backboard. Rebounded Noah Robertson. Noah Robertson with the long pass. Finds Vaughn White. Back to Noah Robertson. Finds Blake Manuel. Over to Noah. Back to Blake. Hits Vaughn. That's Everly with the ball there. No. Noah Robertson finds Blake. Finds Everly. Jackson Peters on the roll. Good for two. Jackson Peters. Good save there by Cowichan.
Drives in. Goes.
Finds Blake Manuel. Blake Manuel over to Vaughn White. Vaughn White to Noah Robertson. Shoots it. Doesn't go. Jackson Peters on the rebound. Finds Everly. Everly good on the floater. Vaughn gets a hand in there. Good on the layup. Good hand by Vaughn White to get the steal.
Noah Robertson closes out.
Noah Robertson guarding ball here.
Noah gets a hand on it, knocks it out. Good job to Noah.
Cowichan's going to keep the ball here. Vaughn White on ball here.
Drives in, spin move, loses it, picks it back up, finds it for the three. Three doesn't go, rebounded Noah Robertson.
Pushes it up the floor. Finds Everly. Everly drives in. Keeps the dribble alive. Gets blocked. Shut down at the rim. Rebounded Cowichan. Ball stolen by Vaughn White. Active hands now. Goes to Noah. Back to Vaughn. Finds Noah again. Makes it. High pass over to Blake. Shoots it. Doesn't go. Fights for the rebound. Fouled on the shot. Everly is going to be picking up two here. First one's good. Second one doesn't go. Rebounded Jackson Peters. Drives in. Puts it up. Doesn't go. Rebounded Cowichan. Turned over. Don't know that call.
Couldn't see the ref's hands there.
Rolls out for Everly. Back to Blake. Finds Noah. Drives in. Gets hit hard in air. Looks like it's going to be a blocking foul rather than a shooting foul. Jackson Peters with the bag work. Rolls in. Off the front rim. Doesn't go. Everly off the rim again. Everly keeps the ball. Gets pushed out of bounds. Jackson Peters rolls out. Gets the ball. Passes it over to Blake. Finds Noah. Puts it up from the mid-range. Good in the mid-range. Rolls. Doesn't get it. Everly fights.
Tips the rebound over to Vaughn.
Finds Vaughn. Fakes it. Back to Noah. Over to Blake. Up to Jackson Peters. Into Everly. Nearly loses it. Fights through. Goes up and good. Through contact. Everly.
Ball goes high. Noah Robertson with the good defense. Stellar.
What a block by Noah Robertson. Vaughn nearly gets a hand on that one.
Drives in. Backs it out. Passes the three-point line. Noah closes out. Gets a hand up. Doesn't go. Rebounded. Everly.
Puts it up. Passes it over to Blake. Blake's managing it from the half. Sends it to Noah. Noah shoots. Good for three.
Jackson Peters gets a hand in there. Drives in. Noah on the contest. Late. Doesn't.
Stop the shot. Jackson Peters drives in. Rolls. Good. Jackson Peters. Wellington leads by 29 here.
Up and good on the three-pointer. Even Noah Robertson. Lane Knudsen getting ready to check in.
Drives out, floats it. Good in the mid. From Vaughn White.
That pull-up J has been lethal so far tonight.
From Vaughn White. Ball goes in. Jackson Peters late on the rotate. Swatted.
And good on the layup. Cowichan 34 coming out here, grabbing his wrist. Might be serious.
Never want to see that. Kyle McCaskey picking up from the half court. The defense comes in to help.
Foul on the shirt. Shooting. Good pressure by Noah Sharando.